I've done a few videos on other topics lately, but not a tarot astrology one for a while, so this feels a bit overdue. This video is for the new moon in Virgo on the 27th of August, but there's some big messages coming through, which I think might be longer term, and I'll touch on them and develop them more when I do a September-October forecast. Okay, let's have a look at the new moon then. It's on Saturday, August 27th, 2022 at 9:17 a.m. in the UK, and it's at 4 degrees and 3 minutes of Virgo. Virgo is all about getting organised, routine, hard work, attention to detail, and health. And we know new moons are about new starts. It's good to know what house of your chart the new moon's occurring in. So your rising sign in astrology is the first house, and there are 12 houses, so you can work it out from there. But as I've said before, even if you don't know that, you can sense where there's new energy and new starts happening in your life. Be aware that this new moon is square Mars. Squares are tense angles in astrology, 90-degree angles. So Mars is the planet of anger, action, and war. There is potential for conflict around this new moon. So just try and also control any impatience or impulsiveness, or channel that energy into some sort of activity. And also just don't get involved in conflicts. Try and take the middle path or just step back. Okay, then. Right. The other thing to be aware of is that there are 5 planets retrograde at the time of the new moon. So it might feel like some things are not moving or progressing as fast as you would like. But sometimes when we see these planets go forward, we're actually glad for the delay or the slowing down, because it allows us to have further insights or get more information. Now, I looked up the Sabian symbol for this new moon. So Sabian symbols are pictures channeled in the 1830s by a medium called Elsie Wheeler, and there's one for each degree of the zodiac, so 360. And because this is 4 degrees and 3 minutes, you look ahead to 5 degrees of Virgo. And the Sabian symbol is this one. It's called A Man Dreaming of Fairies. A man is becoming aware of nature spirits and normally unseen spiritual agencies. Now, I find this funny because I've been studying fae and fairies recently, and I've made a video on my research, so you may want to watch that. It might help give you some insights. I think the main message here is that if things feel too tense, connect with nature and its magical qualities. Okay, always a good antidote. Okay, so looking at the energy around the new moon, the next few months feel huge. And I know what we've been through, and that's a big thing to say, but it feels like big energy. So I'm curious to see what comes through in September and October, because this is just the start of it. So far, I'm getting the image of a storm. It could be lots of rain, because here in the UK and parts of Europe, it's been very dry and we're in drought, so that would be good. But mainly it's a symbolic storm. So the message is be at the eye of the storm, not caught up in it and blown around in it. Keep your center and hold up your light for others like a lantern. I know we've been doing this for a long time, but that's what we're here for. We are light workers. So hold your light up, because other people are looking for guidance and some sense of safety and certainty and comfort. And at the same time, you need to look up as well and see the lights of others, because you can't do this on your own. There are other people doing the supportive work that you're doing, and allow them to support you the way you support other people. Don't remember you're not alone in this. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what this storm is or how long it will last, but storms do pass. And storms clear the air, and they clear the energy of what needs to be cleared. They have a cleansing effect. So that's good. Okay. So that's the Sabian symbol. Then I pulled a card for us for the new moon, and we got the World card. So that's the final card in the journey of the major arcana, the hero's journey. It's card 21. The Fool is card 0, the first card, and we end up at the World. So it's the culmination of a journey. The storm has to clear the energies of this journey we've been on, so we don't carry its baggage and its energy imprints into our next journey. So it's a time of reflection. Reflect on whatever this journey is that you've been on, the wisdom you've gained, the lessons you've learned, the pain, the joys, the growth, and just reflect and then be prepared to move on after we've come through the storm. Okay, as I was tuning into this idea of the storm, the song I got was from Sea Pictures. This is a song cycle by Edward Elgar. It's got 5 songs in it, and the 5th song is called The Swimmer, and these lyrics are from The Swimmer. I'm going to put up the Janet Baker recording of the song. You may want to really listen to the lyrics and see if there are any messages in there for you about this idea of a storm. These are the lyrics I picked out. I would ride as never man has ridden, in your sleepy, swirling surges hidden, to gulfs foreshadowed through straits forbidden, where no light wearies and no love wanes. And second song I'm going to post is Delta Goodrum's Play. I hadn't heard this song before, but it's a really nice song, and I like the lyrics. I've put an extract here, and you might like to have a listen to that. So I hope you have a good week to come, everybody. I hope the new moon is good for you. And I'll be back soon with a look ahead at September and October. Okay, take care, and I'll talk soon. Bye, everyone.